on, baby. This is an emergency, so we're going to take this dog straight to the hospital and see what can be done.
This is unbelievable. That in 2024 we are still seeing these cases in such conditions is a criminal offence.
This is Viktor Larkhill. Today we're telling you this beautiful rescue story from the World Animal Awareness Channel. Our collaboration with the channel is helping us reach more and more people, get a wider audience, as well as fundraise in ways we couldn't do it before. Please watch this video. It's a full rescue story. And please don't forget to donate at the end. Everything, all the proceeds from this fundraiser are coming to us. This is really helpful. Please donate. Thank you very much. And watch the video to the end. It helps.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
Hi. As you've seen, we have a dog in a really bad shape in the back of the car. His entire skin, his entire body is turning to stone. I mean, I remember about 8 years ago we had a similar case, Oscar. This is very similar, and I am very worried because it's a very complex condition to treat.
Oh my God! These are the kind of severe leishmaniasis cases we used to see 25 years ago. Where was he found?
In the streets.
Those scoundrels, really. This is unbelievable. That in 2024 we are still seeing these cases in such conditions is a criminal offence. Let's bring him down with the crate. He has light-colored eyes. He's an albino dog. White dogs suffer much more with leishmaniasis. But I'm telling you, we used to see these cases 30 years ago, and they shocked us when they came through the door. Honestly, after so many years, seeing this today leaves you astonished.
¿Cómo se llama? Enzo. Así es. ¿A los kilos?
His skin, affected by leishmaniasis, looks like stone. Enzo is suffering from unbearable itching. He must have endured hunger and thirst under the sun in the streets. Each day has been a painful and lonely struggle. His condition is critical. The veterinarians are working tirelessly, treating all his ailments with intensive care. For Enzo, arriving at the hospital means a radical change. He goes from enduring constant suffering to receiving the love and attention he so desperately needs. Now, he is on the road to recovery. Although the process will be long, we know it's his only chance. People at the clinic were astonished when they saw Enzo. As Isidore rightly said, it had been many years since we had seen a case like his.
We wonder what goes through Enzo's mind. Suddenly, he finds himself in an unfamiliar place, with unknown people who are providing him with care and affection. We are convinced that he knows we are helping him.
It confirms that we've had a severe impact from leishmaniasis, but with a very dramatic situation regarding red blood cells. He has lost more than 3 million red blood cells. The leukocytes are elevated due to the skin problems we see, and the neutrophils and monocytes are also high.
Do you think he'll need a transfusion?
We should, if you all agree, do a blood typing because he will likely need a transfusion, as this is going to be a very difficult case.
Will it be complicated?
Yes, because this one is very advanced, with a clear increase in total proteins and globulins associated with leishmaniasis. All other hematological diseases are negative, and leishmaniasis is positive. Let's take advantage of this to titrate it, to know his leishmaniasis level. I suppose it will be very high, but we need to know to make comparisons as we perform tests.
I want you to do a skin scraping to see if he has any kind of scabies as well.
That's what my colleague is doing now. There are complications with his skin, and he might have sarcoptic scabies.
Here's another puss pocket. There's probably a foreign body in there. I removed a grass awn from here.
Oh my goodness.
Also, the tissue is necrotic. He'll need antibiotics. I'm going to do a skin scraping to check for scabies. Either way, I would treat him just in case. He has sarcoptic scabies. He's covered in it. There's another mite.
After what you've seen, there is very little I can say. His entire body is turning to stone. I can only imagine the pain and the suffering he's gone through. Enzo is now at the hospital and he's being treated and he's in really good hands.
¿La ha caído? No.
Creo que le ha gustado. Sabe bueno.
Enzo has spent his first hours in the hospital. We have administered medication to combat leishmaniasis, along with antibiotics. Additionally, he is being treated for scabies. After a day in the hospital, Enzo no longer feels as much itching. However, his skin, which looks like a rock, still has a long way to go to heal. We wonder what Enzo's true appearance will be. A few years ago, we rescued other dogs in a similar state to his. We remember Oscar and his mother Helena. Their transformation from rescue to the month following was radical. We are eager to see Enzo's progress. These cases require months of treatment. We know how gratifying it is to see an entire story, from beginning to end, in a single video. But we cannot show that yet. What we can show you is what happens day by day in the hospital. We want you to stay by our side as we tell this story. Day by day, you will witness the improvement in this dog's health. It will be an exciting journey that we will all experience together.
He's coming back to life.
We have treated the leishmaniasis with glucantime, administered 5 milliliters, and also an antibiotic because we noticed an infection. We'll continue until he improves a bit and then give him a good wash.
He has already received the antibiotic, the anti-Leishmania treatment, and for the scabies. It will relieve the itching.
El picor, efectivamente.
What's wrong with his eye?
He has one eye of each color.
We recorded him eating. He's starving, poor thing. Oh my, he's already finished the bowl.
Enzo's treatment has begun. Next few weeks are going to be critical. He's going to need a blood transfusion, probably to be performed tomorrow, the day after, the latest.
Hola.
Hi, Enzo. Good morning.
Buenos días.
Have you had breakfast yet?
Yes.
Hola, Enzo. Ay, hay que buscar la comida. Pobrecito. ¿Pero es eso?
¿Qué pasa, Enzo?
Ay, tierra, mira. Normal.
We can't take you for a walk right now.
Sacando a pasear ni nada.
Hola, Enzo, que me ha dado más.
Enzo has peed a lot, but he's very polite. He didn't pee until he was out of the box.
No voy a mear en la jaula,
Ya
quiero mear
ves.
fuera.
Ay, a ver, a ver. Vale, sobre, sí. Ay.
We'll wait a few days to see the results and how things are progressing.
Of course, for now, he's eating very well, which is progress. Sorting out all the skin issues from that cutaneous leishmania, along with the complication of scabies, is going to be complex. It's not an easy matter.
With the medication, is he no longer in pain?
Exactly. We are alleviating all the pain. I see Enzo more comfortable, which is the goal. And next week we'll consider giving him a good bath.
Vamos a hacer un buen baño.
Sí, 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 sí. Al menos comiendo está bien, con medicación.
At least he's eating well and taking his medication.
Está tomando y la estaréis metiendo también en por vena.
Sí.
Y este lo tenemos que
We have to manage to get Enzo back to health.
Lo tenemos que recuperar.
Do you like it, eh?
Eso sí, queda hojilla.
He must have gone a long time without eating. He's such a good boy.
He's wonderful.
Lo del ojo lo va a ver.
Neves will check his eye tomorrow. Will you be able to come?
Of course.
Sí, claro, claro. Claro, claro.
Espera.
Tiene un manguito para ver si la serie está ahí.
Libertine también, sí.
Está mejorando ya esto.
Sí, ¿te notas?
Sí.
He's improving. The uveitis in his eyes has also improved.
La uveitis de los ojos.
The glucantime suits him very well.
El glucantime le sienta, pero bueno, eso es espectacular.
Will you be keeping Enzo?
No, sorry, we have to follow the list here. It's not the first one who wants him who gets to take him home.
No es el primero que lo quiere, se lo lleva, no.
No veo libertine.
We've repeated the CBC, and we see that he has more or less the same number of erythrocytes, around 3 million. We're considering whether it would be advisable to give him a blood transfusion. We've started treatment with glucantime and also for the skin problems, but that anemia needs to improve in the coming days. He had elevated leukocytes, but with the treatment they have normalized, which is good news. At the end of the week, we'll repeat another blood test, and if everything stays the same, we'll give him a blood transfusion.
Vale, okay.
Enzo's treatment has begun. Next few weeks are going to be critical. He's going to need a blood transfusion, probably to be performed tomorrow, the day after, the latest.
Hello, Enzo.
¿Dónde se sale? Hombre.
I see you're looking a bit more alert. Your eyes are open now, that's great.
Están abiertos. Qué bien.
I also see you're eating.
No me engañes. Bueno.
Let's see what they say, and what tests you need to do today. You can see, can't you? You're following me with your eyes. You're so handsome. You're going to be an incredible dog.
Vas a ser un perrazo increíble.
Your scabs are starting to fall off. Soon we'll give you a bath.
Un bañito. Muy bien. Venga, 1, 2, ya.
Very good,
Muy bien,
Rosa.
Taca, 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 taca. Mira qué bien, ¿eh?
Look how well he's doing. His scabs are falling off.
Pues nada.
He's urinating. He's such a clean dog that he doesn't do it in his bed.
La cama.
He's starting to get his sense of smell back. What are you looking for, Enzo?
¿Qué buscas, granuja? ¿Qué buscas, granujita?
The scabs are falling off little by little. We'll give him a bath soon. Look at his skin. We're taking Enzo to the grooming salon next door.
Que está aquí al lado. Nos vamos pitando, ¿eh? Nuestra amiga Rosa.
Rosa is here with those 20 kilos. Let's go. The moment has arrived. We're here with our friend Enzo. This is possibly his first bath ever. He needs it, and he's going to feel great relief. Let's start. He wants to leave. His first impression wasn't good. My goodness. Look at what he has there.
Madre mía, madre mía la que está cayendo.
Unbelievable. Just looking at it brings relief. He's feeling relief. You can see it in his face. He's not saying a word.
No dice nada de nada.
My goodness, his ears.
I think we'll have to give him up to 3 rounds. This is a softening cream to soothe his skin and soften his fur so the scabs will fall off more easily.
What a good dog. A few years ago, we had one very similar, with the same skin condition and everything.
Bueno, sesión acabada.
Enzo's bath session is over. He looks fantastic. All the crusts he had are gone. The remaining ones will fall off. But he'll need more baths. Especially an ozone session.
Muy bien. Ay, cuidado.
What a change.
Sí. Ay, que sí. Qué a gusto está.
He's so comfortable finishing drying off.
Enzo's treatment has begun. Next few weeks are going to be critical. He's going to need a blood transfusion.
Here we have our friend Enzo. We're going to do a small scraping to see if he still has scabies or not. He still itches a bit, and he's been scratching himself earlier. Let's hope we have good news so he can start living a somewhat more normal life. We trimmed his nails and some stones came out. Unbelievable. He even has wounds. He's amazing. He still has wounds. He has ulcers on his back, which will heal gradually. I suppose they're applying honey to him. Hey, don't lick yourself. The ulcer's itching. But don't worry, because he couldn't be in better hands. And all of this is being treated with proper care.
Leishmaniasis is a disease transmitted by the bite of a mosquito known as a sandfly. This disease primarily affects dogs. The symptoms of leishmaniasis can vary widely, ranging from skin problems to internal organ damage. Infected dogs often experience weight loss, lethargy, fever, and swollen lymph nodes. However, one of the most noticeable symptoms is skin damage. In Enzo's case, leishmaniasis has severely affected his skin, giving it a hardened and rough appearance, similar to a rock. This skin damage is the result of inflammation and ulceration caused by the disease, leading to continuous pain and discomfort in the affected dogs.
Hola, cosito. ¿Esos ojitos? Sí, ¿eh? ¿Azulemia? ¿Qué tienes? Oh.
The results for scabies will arrive soon. Let's see how he's doing. His skin and fur have changed, but he still has a long way to go. Ask Guadalupe if we need to take blood for a new test.
Aprovechamos, sí. Que tenía anemia. Enzo.
In addition to leishmaniasis, Enzo was also rescued with sarcoptic scabies, an extremely uncomfortable condition caused by mites that burrow into the dog's skin. Sarcoptic scabies causes intense and constant itching, leading the dog to scratch compulsively, further worsening the skin wounds. Today, we are performing a skin scraping on Enzo to determine if he still has it. Even if the results are negative, the itching it causes can persist for several weeks while his skin recovers.
There's nothing in the scraping. The fact that no mites were found in the scraping doesn't mean he doesn't have scabies anymore. But since we always found them before, it's a great improvement. So, he shouldn't be contagious anymore.
Then, of course, we still need to wash our hands thoroughly and clean everything well, but it's not the same as before.
Let's take some blood from him.
He will recover little by little. He didn't like it.
No one likes eye drops.
Nunca nos gustan las gotas en los ojos. ¿Ya está? Depende.
Sí.
Cuando vos digas ya lo
Vale,
dejamos de comer y lo medicamos y todo.
Okay, gracias.
Now we've taken some blood. Let's see the results. We hope they're good. Although he still has anemia and leishmaniasis, which aren't cured overnight. We've only been able to improve his appearance and slightly correct the scabies. But there's still a lot to do with our friend Enzo.
We've done some follow-up tests on Enzo to see how he's progressing. The anemia initially showed a hematocrit of 18%, and it has increased to 21.3% these days. He's regenerating little by little.
But even so, it's still quite low.
Yes, we still have moderate anemia.
Rescuing Enzo not only gives him the chance to receive the necessary treatment to combat these diseases, but also relieves his suffering and offers him a new opportunity to live a happy and healthy life.
Madre mía.
Goodness, he was really hungry.
Madre mía, qué hambre tenía.
We'll give you more at noon, Enzo. Don't worry.
Enzo, tranquilo.
Today we visited the clinic in Benissa. They told me that we can take Enzo for a little walk now. So let's see how he's doing today. Enzo? Are you excited to go out? Let's go for a walk to get some fresh air. Your first day out to see the outside world. Fresh air, Enzo. It's a bit cloudy for your first day. He's sniffing everything. He's been in the hospital for a few days. Sad and eager to get out and see new things. We've confirmed that he's better from the scabies, so we can take him out for walks. Little by little, he's recovering and gaining weight.
Today, Enzo is leaving the clinic for the first time to go for a walk. This moment is especially significant for him. A walk might seem like a simple activity, but for a dog in his situation, it's a big step towards recovery. The benefits of a walk for dogs are countless. Physically, it helps keep their muscles and joints moving, improving their flexibility and strength. For Enzo, who has been resting due to his treatments, a walk is crucial to reactivate his body and prevent muscle atrophy. Moderate exercise also promotes blood circulation, which is essential for his recovery. Good circulation helps transport nutrients and oxygen to damaged tissues, thus accelerating the healing of his skin affected by leishmaniasis and scabies. Besides the physical benefits, the walk has a profound impact on Enzo's mood. Being outdoors, breathing fresh air, and feeling the sun on his skin are experiences that lift his spirits and reduce stress. Rescued dogs often have gone through traumatic situations, and contact with the natural environment can be therapeutic. For Enzo, every new smell, every breeze, and every sound are stimuli that help him emerge from his state of anxiety and provide a sense of normality and well-being. Psychologically, walks also help strengthen the bond between Enzo and his carers. Feeling the love and attention during the walk reinforces his confidence and security, which are fundamental for a dog who has suffered so much. Interaction with other dogs and people, even if limited, is also beneficial for his socialization and helps him develop social skills that may have been affected by his life on the streets and his illness. Today's walk is not just physical exercise, it's a complete therapy for Enzo. Although he still has a long way to go, seeing Enzo enjoy his walk is a reminder of the resilience and capacity for recovery that animals have. With love, patience, and care, we know that Enzo will have a second chance to live a happy and healthy life.
Well, that's enough for today, Enzo. We'll take another little walk tomorrow, okay?
We were about to do a blood transfusion, but his hematocrit has improved to over 20. He still has significant anemia, but this will improve with time. He should have around 6 million red blood cells.
And how many does he have?
About 3 million, half that amount. The enlargement of his lymph nodes is tremendous.
Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
Here as well. These are the popliteal ones, all due to leishmania. His wound is also improving. Well, we are at 3 million red blood cells, and we need to double that. We need to reach 6 million. For now, his hematocrit is above 20, so the concern about whether to do a transfusion or not is over. We won't do a transfusion for now, and depending on his progress, we'll decide what to do.
How do you see it?
It's all because of the leishmania.
What he must have gone through this past year or longer. Poor thing.
So that's Enzo, doing better, day after day. It's gonna be an uphill fight, but he's gonna get there. Whenever we get an animal, you can be sure of two things. First of all, there was nobody else that could help. We were the only ones. We were the only ones that came forward. But secondly, whenever we get an animal, you can be sure that from moment one, he's gonna get the absolute best veterinary care. We're not gonna spare any expense. We're not gonna take shortcuts. We're gonna go all the way to save that life.
Today, we are going to give our friend Enzo a second bath. This one will be lighter, not like the one the other day. But he needs it. Enzo, it will do you a lot of good. You'll see how well it goes, and you can tell he has greasy skin. I know the groomer. Let's see if we can give you an ozone treatment, a spa session. It will be really good for you.
He's greasy, isn't he?
Yes, we knew he would need it soon. But the bath will do him a lot of good. He's so good. Come on, it's our turn.
An ozone bath is a therapeutic treatment that uses ozonated water to clean and disinfect a dog's skin. Ozone is known for its disinfectant and anti-inflammatory properties, and when dissolved in water, it releases active oxygen, that benefits the skin and coat. For Enzo, a dog rescued with leishmaniasis and sarcoptic scabies, this treatment is especially beneficial. Leishmaniasis and scabies cause severe skin damage, including itching, inflammation, and wounds. The ozone bath can help alleviate these symptoms and promote healing. Its antimicrobial properties combat bacteria, viruses, and fungi, reducing the risk of secondary infections. Additionally, ozone improves blood circulation and tissue oxygenation, accelerating skin regeneration and wound healing. Relief from itching and inflammation is another key benefit. Sarcoptic scabies causes intense itching, and ozone helps soothe this irritation, allowing the skin to heal. This treatment also provides a relaxing experience for Enzo, offering him relief and well-being. In summary, the ozone bath is crucial in Enzo's recovery, alleviating his pain and helping to heal his damaged skin. With each bath, we are closer to restoring Enzo's quality of life.
He's very handsome and very good. The good times are over.
Lo bueno se acaba.
Don't worry, Enzo, it's nothing.
Si no es nada. Es el susto y ya está. ¿Te has dado cuenta? Ok. Ok, tranquilo. Muy bien, ya está. ¡Wow!
Well, you look different. It suits you much better.
Vale, perfecto. Vale, nos vemos. Hasta luego.
See you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So that's Enzo, doing better, day after day. It's gonna be an uphill fight, but he's gonna get there. Whenever we get an animal, you can be sure of two things. First of all, there was nobody else that could help. We were the only ones. We were the only ones that came forward. But secondly, whenever we get an animal, you can be sure that from moment one, he's gonna get the absolute best veterinary care.
Today it's time for Enzo's eye checkup. He's such a sweetheart. What a difference. But he still has anemia.
Considering how he was, he's improved. What surprised me the most is that he's young.
How old do you think he is? 2 or 3?
That's what they told me. When I first saw him, I had no idea how old he could be.
Understandable, under all those scabs.
A ver si ahora me deja. Vale, esto ya es otra cosa. Ahora no se deja que se las pongan, ¿eh? Ya lo sé, porque el señorito... Vale. Ya está. Campeón.
Muy bien.
Las tensiones las tiene perfectas.
His pressure values are perfect. He's recovering from leishmaniasis, especially at the ocular level. Now we just need to treat all the keratitis, which will take a while. Even with the slit lamp, I can see all the vascularization, but he'll need to continue with the medication.
Pero la medicación la vamos a tener que continuar un poquito. ¿Estáis haciéndolo cada cuánto? 6 veces al día. 6 veces, perfecto.
Let's move to the shade. He's going to fall asleep.
Vale, vamos a la sombrita. Mira, ahí hay sombra. Es que
Now,
ahora
without his
siempre
fur, this sun isn't good for him.
este sol no le hace bien.
He's improving. But we're worried about the anemia. All of this is fine, but the problem he has now is with internal organs. Let's hope he pulls through. Fingers crossed. His skin is fine, but these ulcers are taking a while to disappear. Let's hope he pulls through. I'm getting very fond of this little boy.
Te estoy cogiendo cariñito.
He loves this. We could stay like this all day, both Enzo and I.
Tanto Enzo como yo. Okay.
The murmur caused by the severe anemia has now been reduced to the bare minimum.
He behaves well even when you draw blood from him. How will the back part look? He has different coloured fur, and the area is darker.
Yes, the wound is healing, and we're not worried about it.
He loves to eat. He's gaining weight and has had 3 negative scrapings. We need to check this leg. The spike at the back has come out and it's no longer oozing. He's doing great. We're applying the healing cream and we need to make sure there are no more spikes left because it's still oozing.
Is it possible he has one embedded?
Yes, that's what it seems like.
The same day of the surgery, we will examine it properly and remove it.
He doesn't like it when we put drops in his eyes either.
We must admit, putting drops in the eyes is not fun.
Pero está súper bien, mi bebé. Más bueno.
Enzo came in weighing 15 kilos. He gained up to 18, and now he's at 20.5 kilos.
I'm sure 1 kilo was just scabs.
Estoy seguro que era de costras. A ver, mira cómo te están poniendo, chico.
I can't take you home because my 3 old dogs are too picky for you.
Even though we see Enzo with a good attitude, looking pink and much better, his blood work has worsened. He had 3.9 million red blood cells, and now he has 3.5 million. He's dropped by 400,000, so we're going to investigate why this has happened. The idea is for his hematocrit to go up, not down.
What medication is he on?
It's also true that with the medication for leishmaniasis treatment, there's often red blood cell destruction. Last time he went from 21 to 24, and now we're back to 21. His immune system is a bit of a roller coaster.
Gosh, it's so frustrating to see him so lively. But you just can't let your guard down.
The leishmaniasis problem is very delicate. We know it so well after so many years. These things are within the normal range. Enzo looks more spirited.
Well, it will be a slow process.
We considered doing a blood transfusion. We haven't done it yet. I think we'll get through this. We'll review the treatment a bit, do an abdominal ultrasound to see if there's anything noticeable in the spleen, and from there, we'll continue the fight.
Enzo is looking great. That's all I can say. What a difference. Remember how he was when we rescued him with all this crust and solid skin? His entire body was covered in crust. But look at this now. He really does look like a little piglet. Beautiful white hair coming out, rosy skin, and a great character. This is a great dog, really great. It's time to start looking for a home for him. In the meantime, he continues at the hospital. He's being treated. His treatment for leishmaniasis continues. Still not out of the woods yet. But look at him now. What a difference. ¿Qué diferencia, tío? What a difference. Huh? So Enzo looks good. Great.
He is very sweet and very good, and he is very well behaved.
When can we neuter him? He can't go to the great house like this.
Next week we'll neuter him, and we also need to remove a splinter. We've removed many spikes, and there's still some residue left inside. When it's time for the neutering, we'll sort it out. He also has a cut here.
It's from the leishmaniasis.
Enzo knows what it is.
Pero qué bueno está, madre de santa, con un poquito de miel y todo que lleva.
We are here at the Benissa clinic with great news. Despite some values we didn't quite like. Hello, Martina. We're taking Enzo to the great house, where he will recover very well, getting the values he needs and enjoying life a bit, which he needs. But first, He has to undergo surgery. Are you excited to leave here, eh? Let's check his lab results. Wow, you've gained weight. Let's see how much you weigh. 22.5 kilos.
Perfecto.
You need more baths. You look like a Vietnamese piglet. You are as affectionate as Tana. Look how obedient he is. Sit.
Ven. Sienta. 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 Sienta.
Very good. On the third try. He thinks there's food here.
His eyes are much better. I spoke with the ophthalmologist, and we're done with the eye drops. We've been reducing the steroid dose because his eyes are very good, and now he's finished with them. He has a follow-up at the end of July. When I first saw his face, I thought, he's a pit bull.
I think he has some bull terrier in him. This is where the fistula is, but the inflammation is up here.
Pero la inflamación la tiene aquí arriba.
Ya, un poquito más para arriba, okay.
Look at that. We were already monitoring it, but we were waiting for sedation.
Yes, because we can't use the clamp up here without sedating him.
Está nadando.
He's swimming. He will swim with Elsa, the two of them together, side by side. He's eager to go to the great house. Thank you very much, Rebecca, as always. Let's let Enzo rest for a bit. And when he wakes up, we'll take him.
Vamos, Enzo. Mi gordito, ven, ven. Ven. Se va mi bebé, Kiki se va. Madre mía.
We're going to miss you a lot.
Tanto amor que vas a dar, tanto amor. Ven una familia. Dai, se quiere quedar contigo. Nos vamos para Argentina. Nos vamos para Argentina. Y nuestro Sarnet,
Ya, es que es a todos. Es que
He
es a
loves all of
todos.
you.
Y dice, y tú también, y tú.
Be careful, he just came out of surgery.
Una cirugía, el torete.
Es un cerdito rosa. Es un cerdito rosa. Mi cachorro. Nuestro cachorrito.
No.
No será que te hemos cortado los ojitos, para que no hagas eso, cachorro. Es que corre así como los toretes, Como los toretes corre él.
Bueno, va. Ha
The
llegado el
time has
momento.
come.
Vale, gracias. Venga, Enzo, que nos vamos. Ya
We've
hemos
arrived,
llegado,
Enzo. What a reception, it's unbelievable, everyone in the shade. Slower, Dickens. Enzo is about 8 years younger than you. Enzo's friends gave him a good reception.
De los amigos a Enzo,
I expected no less from all of you. Guys, you're wonderful. Thank you so much for making it easy. Welcome to the great house, Enzo.
Bienvenido. Aún está en
He's still
fase de
recovering.
recuperación. La
He will
sangre
spend a
como
few
le
days
va,
here, but we will make regular visits to check his blood, red blood cell levels, and leishmania. We can't forget about that because even though he's in the best possible place,
sitio posible que pueda estar,
we are
aún
still monitoring his
estamos
health.
pendientes de su salud. ¿Ok? Bueno,
Well, see you another day.
nos vemos otro día.
If he bites
Como
my
me
phone.
muerde el teléfono, como me muerde el teléfono.
How to adopt Enzo is very simple. Just write to me. Write me an email on my email address, which is here. Tell me everything about you and your family. Include pictures of your dogs. And then together, we will decide if Enzo is right for you.
Hombre, Enzo. ¿Qué pasa?
Oh my goodness. Look at all that fur you have now. Guys, have you seen Enzo's fur? It's beautiful, just like mine. By the way, he's not albino, otherwise he wouldn't have those spots.
Vamos, Enzo, que te pillo.
Madre mía, que has estado jugando esta mañana un montón, ahora que...
Handsome Enzo, do you like the pool? Do you want to try it? Shall we open the door? Let's see if you go in. He's gorgeous. He wants to be here, but he doesn't want me to kiss him. Well, yes, I'm going to kiss you.
Esta
She
no
doesn't
para.
stop.
Tú aquí. A
You're
todas
here all the
horas.
time.
Pero suéltalo. Ah, sí.
Y ahora verás.
Now he needs to be calm. Honestly, whoever takes this dog home is getting a real prize.
Es el perro.
He's the friendliest dog I've ever seen.
Que jamás he visto.
Don't look for a way out. You're coming with me for a swim. You're fine. You trust me, right? You trust people at last. What he must have gone through, the terrible abandonment. And now he's here in the arms of a person, a human, because he knows that not all of us are the same. I'm taking Enzo. Goodbye. I'm keeping him. He's not going to be for any of you. Just kidding. I have 3 little dogs. I can't handle more. It would upset the household. I also have 2 girls, so I know how to manage sleep. Sleep, Enzo. Sleep now.
¡Ay! Te ha oído. Te ha oído y me la ha dado a mí.
There are few dogs you can do this with. The rock dog has just become aqua dog, the water dog. Curious, isn't it? Enzo, you need to lose weight.
Está hermoso, ¿eh? Voluntariamente, Enzo. Ven, ven conmigo. Ven, 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 ven. Ay, 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 muy bien. Ay, 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 buen intento, Enzo. Vamos, vamos. Ay, 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 muy bien, lo ha hecho voluntariamente. Ay, bueno, está guay.
Family, we all need to find a home for Enzo. Can you imagine Enzo on the sofa? He's quite the little barrel, isn't he? He's worse than me.
Poor Dario. He's completely soaked. Do you have your mobile on you?
Yes.
Vale, ya, ya, ya. Corten, corten. A ver, Enzo.
Enzo, you've changed me.
Qué tío. Qué orejas.
Enzo, now you need to lose a kilo.
Uy, uy, a Neptuno. Qué bonito, por favor, si es que es como...
This is a kangaroo fight.
Au, 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 au. Au, au.
That's all for today. If you're inspired by our work, we invite you to join our cause. Consider making regular donations, as with your support we can rescue and change the lives of many more animals. Thank you very much for being here. See you tomorrow.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.